So you decided to go ahead and do some posing with the Crosama. It's not even on. So you decided to do some posing with Crosama. That's a pretty good idea because, hey, I think I'm pretty decent at posing, and why not have a little video segment of just posing? We just take away the articulation, take away the review, and we just go straight to the nitty-gritty, which is the poses, because that's what matters. Okay, so first and foremost, we're just going to start with a very, very basic just standing pose. So I know I have them in this pose from the last review, but we're gonna go ahead and start just doing some like nice little standing poses. Actually, with the weapons, we're not even gonna take them off, but let's go ahead and get started on that. Okay, so with the pose that pretty much have on the screen, I'm not gonna do it like 100%, but we're gonna get as close as we can. So let's go ahead and just start from, I would say, the top up, or top down, I mean. So looking at the head, pretty much going to be kind of pointed a little bit forward and down like so. Now let's go ahead and work on the arms. So we got this shoulders kind of just like normal, the arms with the weapons like so, and then just like this, they're kind of just at the side, a little bit on a tilt, as you can see like that. A little bit on a tilt and looking pretty good. All right, so the body's normal. There's nothing really special about it. I just kind of want to lift the skirts up just a little bit like so, and then moving down to the legs. You can definitely see that the legs are kind of more pointed. Like one's pointed outwards that way, and then the other one's gonna be pointed this way. Okay, so now that we got the legs and body and pretty much everything else done, just working on the wings. Obviously his wings are going to be kind of just pointing down, and this is going to be our main support right here, because he can be supported by these wings, which makes this whole process just a little bit better. So let's get him kind of just like a little perfect like so, and let's just adjust a little bit. Bam. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just adjust these wings to kind of move up like that, and then get these parts kind of fluff and like so, and then we're gonna get this one on, and we're just gonna get this one to kind of be down with it and act a little fluffy as well. Turn the body, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, and here we have it. And a pretty good pose. I would say this is fairly accurate to what the line art is. You know, I just have the guns in hand, so if you pretty much want to omit the guns, that's cool, but I generally wanted to just keep it with its accessories. But there, I mean, that's kind of like just one of the poses that we could definitely do when it's just standing and not on action base. But let's get something that's a little bit more dynamic. Alright, so we're actually almost done. One of the main things that we need to do is just go ahead and get this wing to pretty much come over like so, which is a little bit of maneuvering, because this part is just a pain to work with. So I think we almost got something going. There we go. I think something like that would definitely do. So get these feathers all fluffed out like so, and doesn't need to be directly over, but I think this is pretty decent for what we want to achieve. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to plop them right there. Now, as far as poses go for the Wing Zero, I actually really dig this one. This is pretty accurate to what we got on the actual image. So I don't know, I think it looked pretty good. It's not something that I had on my shelf. I actually had it in a completely different pose. My master grade, however, is in this pose, but this is actually pretty good. And with it doing a 360 showcase, you can actually see a little bit more in kind of detail, front and back, exactly what it goes into, you know, creating this pose in particular. So as long as you mimic this actual kind of pose, then or these like type of positions for all the body, the head, the arms, and everything, then you will be able to achieve it, you know, fairly easy. Okay, so the next pose we're going to do is actually my favorite pose of all the poses for the Wing Zero. It's going to be the one where he's shooting his Buster Rifle at the bunker in the end of Endless Waltz. So we're going to go ahead and start getting him in a position. We'll start off with the wings. We'll start with the wings. The wings look like they're pretty much in a very normal position. We'll keep these open as well. So that looks to be okay. For these back wings, I think probably just have these a little bit more aligned to these back ones like so, and keep these open as well. So we'll do the same thing for this one, open these up a little bit more, and looks to be good right there. Now let's look at the alright, so next piece we're going to look at is going to be basically the legs, getting those positioned. We can move this waist up like so, so it has like a really pretty deep crunch, as you can see. Just don't want to like bring it all the way up because this is going to be blocking right there. So there's a slight little bend in these knees. So we get these up and then point these feet just a little bit like so. The next thing is going to be bringing these arms, or sorry, these shoulders forward like so. And we're going to get this arm to come forward like so. Now I don't really see the need to get the hand in that other like pistol grip, the handle. So you can kind of just keep it open, but if you really want to go that extra mile, you can definitely do so. It's just that it's going to be a little bit harder to do. So I always just try and like get this as accurate to the center as possible. Could be a little bit challenging, but for the most part, I think we can go ahead and get that exactly where we need to get positioned. And lastly, looking at the head, we just get the head kind of point it down like so, get this pointed, and looks like we can go ahead and display them. Okay, so here we are. We have the Wing Zero Custom in its beautiful shooting down pose. And then we can go ahead and take a look at it with a 360 showcase, and just go ahead and take a look at all the types of positions that the body is in. And I mean, to me, it's a fairly accurate. I wish the hands can actually combine in some way, shape, or form. If there is an attachment part, then I don't know, but or an extra accessory that can help that with the hands. But I just wish the hands were able to go ahead and hold it up by itself. But as far as I know, you just really gonna have to put it into one hand and then kind of have the other hand on the side, just kind of mimicking that it's actually holding the other handle. Really, it looks pretty good. I really love the kit. I love all the poses it can do, and I think it's really posable without any kind of flimsy issues. Like parts don't fly off, and you're not really gonna mess anything up. It doesn't really feel like it's working against you when posing. So other than that, it looks really good. So that's it, guys. I just want to do a really quick, kind of posing Gunpla with Crow type video. If you do like this kind of video, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Other than that, definitely rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the channel, and go ahead and have a good day. See y'all later. Bye.